And back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10, Greg Sterner and Michael Huff. We'll wrap up this Snow College pregame show. Snow College enrolls over 5,000 students representing 36 states and 38 foreign countries. Join the spirit. Visit snow.edu. We're about ready for tip-off of the Manti versus Granstville 3A first-round playoff game here at Orem High School. We got about 20 seconds before they'll start announcing the starting lineup. So let's run down what happened yesterday here at Orem. In the girls' first round, Granstville defeated Providence Hall. South Sevier defeated Delta. Richfield defeated South Summit. Carbon over Manti, 58-29. Emory took it to American Leadership Academy, 86-15. And that Emory team, I don't know how much you follow girls basketball, Michael, but that Emory team, they may be the best team in the state, any classification. Deseret News has them ranked number 5 in any classification, so a really good team there. But
that's going to be fun to see how they do. Region 15 once again showing their muscle.
You bet. Yep. Morgan defeated Union. That's the closest game of the day, really. Juab defeated North Sampe, and then in the nightcap, Judge Memorial took down San Juan 54-37. Today in the boys bracket, Morgan won in the first game. They defeated Carbon, and then in this last game, South Sevier defeated Juab. So it'll be Morgan versus South Sevier in the Sevier Valley Center next year, which will be a great game. Manti, you have Manti and Granstville going. We'll tip this one off here in just a few moments. Then you have Providence Hall against San Juan, a 1 versus 6 seed, which I think the 6 seed will win. I think San Juan will beat Providence Hall in this next game.
San Juan's such a tough team.
Yeah.
They play better than their record.
Yeah. So and then the winner of this game will play the winner of that game, and then later on you have Richfield versus Mazer Prep. Rick Robinson and Rich Barton will be on that call on KSVC 980 FM and 98.5 FM. And later on tonight you'll have, let's see. Later on tonight you'll have Delta and Judge Memorial with Ken and Brady Nielsen on the call on that one. Union versus Grand County, and then South Summit versus Emory in the nightcap tonight. So, Michael, who do we have starting for both of these teams tonight?
Looks like for the Templars, we've got number 4, Grady Thompson, as expected. Connor Christiansen, the big guy. Number 10, number 11, Mason Thompson. Number 15, Adam Huff, leading scorer for the Templars. Number 23, Travis Thompson. For the Cowboys, I'm working backwards. Number 20, Seth Beckett. Number 12, Jackson Sandberg. Number 11, Isaac Riding. Number 4, I believe, Ammon Bartley.
And then we have a little bit of a number change here. Number 1 for Granstville is Carter Killian.
I'm looking for him on the roster, and I'm not seeing him, so I'm going to go ahead and write him in for today.
Yeah, so number 1, Carter Killian is starting. So we're ready for tip-off here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10, streaming on DeseretNews.com. Granstville wins the tip-off. That'll be Seth Beckett. Seth Beckett with the ball at the top of the key. Across the way to Jackson Sandberg. Sandberg looks at the cutter. Back up top to Seth Beckett. Seth Beckett hands it off to Ammon Bartley. Great athlete Ammon Bartley is in the corner to Carter Killian. Loses it out of bounds. That'll be Manti ball.
Now we're seeing that quick pace that Manti favors. Granstville trying to move the ball fast, get some advantage here.
Okay, Manti now with the ball. Travis Thompson will set up the offense. Across the way to Grady Thompson. Grady Thompson in the corner to Travis Thompson. Looking down low to Adam Huff. Gets him down on the block. Adam gets double teamed. Thinks about it. Back out to Travis Thompson on the wing. Cross to Mason Thompson quickly. The pass goes to Connor Christiansen in the left-hand wing and back to Mason Thompson who will set up the offense. Grady Thompson now with the ball. Granstville going in this 1-2-2 defense. Mason Thompson will cut through. Travis Thompson now with the ball. You have Ammon Bartley at the top of this 1-2-2 defense, kind of the Travis Thompson type for Manti. Just a really athletic
really
and long kid.
Good
Yeah,
athlete.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So Travis Thompson now to Mason Thompson. Manti very deliberate here with the ball, not in any sort of a hurry. Mason Thompson now gets the ball down low, tries to pass it out to Adam Huff, but he's fouled. That'll be the first foul on Isaac Riding, first team foul. 6:43 left here in the first quarter.
Now I suspect that Manti is going to try to move the ball as quickly as they can and attack this zone, but turnovers have been an issue when they go too fast.
Travis Thompson gets that ball. Adam Huff in the corner. Open three. Up. Good. From the Douglas Dentistry three-point line. Adam Huff, he loves that corner three.
He really does, and he shoots it well. He's connected on a lot of those. Really a big score early in the game.
So now Isaac Riding takes it down for Granstville. Puts it up and good. 2 points. Travis Thompson quickly the other way, passes the timeline. Mason Thompson looking for his brother cutting. Grady Thompson. Grady sets that off-ball screen. Now cuts down to the post. Lots of Granstville hands in there. Adam Huff will drive around, gets it back to Mason Thompson. Fakes the three. Outside, Connor Christiansen, corner three. Too long. Pulled down by Isaac Riding for Granstville.
That's that state tournament first big game excitement on that three-pointer. A little overshot.
Yeah, it's open. He's got to take it, though.
Yep.
Seth Beckett with the ball. Now to Ammon Bartley, top of the key. Picked up by Connor Christiansen. Out back to Seth Beckett. Seth Beckett will try a three. Too hard. And Riding is able to come down with it for Granstville. Tries to pass it down low to Jackson Sandberg. It's knocked away by Manti. Travis Thompson coming the other way. Attacking the hoop. Hands it to Connor Christiansen. Tries to pass it out to Mason Thompson. Too tall. It'll turn the ball over to Granstville.
Those were some good ideas they had coming down on the fast break. Just a little bit slippery on the execution.
Yeah. 3-2 your score. 5.5 left here in the first quarter. Seth Beckett, the point guard for Granstville, will initiate the offense. Travis Thompson picks him up right near the timeline. Beckett tries a little spin move, looks for the cutter, not there, gives it to Ammon Bartley. Now the pass down lows to Isaac Riding, up off the glass, good. 4 points for Isaac Riding now.
And the Cowboys kind of having their way down low. The Templars are going to have to tighten up that interior defense.
Grady Thompson now with the ball. Top of the key, across to Mason Thompson in that right-hand slot. Looks at Travis Thompson cutting through the lane. Not there, Connor Christiansen now. Connor Christiansen to Mason Thompson. Mason Thompson to Travis Thompson, across to Grady Thompson. Grady Thompson tries to penetrate. The double team comes, turns him around. Seth Beckett guarding him closely. Little spin move, gives it back out to Mason Thompson and out to Adam Huff for a deep three. Online, good.
2 for 2 from three-point land there for Adam Huff.
Adam Huff with 6 points. Manti leads 6-4. 4.5 left here in the first quarter. Seth Beckett now with the ball. Travis Thompson guarding him very closely. Ammon Bartley guarded by Grady Thompson. Now the switch to Connor Christiansen. Bartley uses his muscle to get down into the lane. Adam Huff comes down with the rebound. Looks like he got a little bit of a push from behind, but he kicks it out of bounds, and it'll stay Granstville ball.
He had a little bit of help to the floor there, but it's early in the game. Teams still kind of feeling each other out here.
Zach Capel will come in now for Granstville. Come in for Seth Beckett. Ammon Bartley inbounding the ball underneath his own hoop. Goes to Jackson Sandberg. Sandberg in the right-hand corner. Drives on Connor Christiansen. Tries to pass it down low. Looked like a travel. Knocked out of bounds. Off of Granstville. It'll be Manti ball.
Yeah, it looks like Jackson Sandberg just kind of lost control of the ball, and before he came back down on his feet, he sort of got rid of it.
Just a little bit of a kick out of bounds there. So turn the ball over to Manti with a 6-4 lead with 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Travis Thompson set up the offense for Manti. Grady Thompson now in the right-hand corner. Looks to drive. It's not there. Cross-court pass to Connor Christiansen. Quick pass to Mason Thompson. Mason Thompson looks for a cutter across the middle. Nothing there, so he'll hand it back to Travis Thompson, and now to Grady Thompson on the right-hand slot. Grady tries to force it down low to Adam Huff. It's not there. Knocked away. Pulled down by Jackson Sandberg of Granstville and handed to Ammon Bartley. Now in the corner. Granstville will take the three. It's an air ball. No good. Travis Thompson comes down with that long rebound, and he hustles the other way. Manti has numbers. Travis Thompson into the corner to Adam Huff. Step back. Good defense by Granstville to recover. Not give up that open three. Travis Thompson now. Travis Thompson will drive into the lane. Puts up the shot, but he's fouled before the shot. Foul on Zach Capel. His first. Second team foul on Granstville. No team fouls yet on Manti. 6-4 your score.
Both teams seem to be liking the pace here. They want to move the ball quickly. They want to get down, up and down the court.
Travis Thompson now looks to Adam Huff down low. Nice little pass down there. Adam Huff with a fall-away jumper. Good. 8 points for Adam Huff, 8 points for Manti. 8-4 your lead. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter.
And once again, Adam Huff jumping out to a really big early start, as he has been wont to do the last several games.
Yeah. Pass goes down low. Sandberg, little turnaround on Connor Christiansen. Just off the rim, no good. Manti comes down with the rebound. They'll push it the other way quickly. Grady Thompson uses that between the legs dribble, hands it out to Connor Christiansen. Reset to Travis Thompson. Travis to Mason. Mason will take a deep contested three, just short. Ammon Bartley goes up high to get that rebound for Granstville.
Mason Thompson trying to find his groove from three-point land. That's been his bread and butter this season.
Ammon Bartley with the little 3-foot jumper. Off the rim, no good. Capel drives in. That shot's blocked by Travis Thompson. Travis Thompson goes down into the stands. Mason Thompson forces it up to Grady Thompson. Nice little spin move. Uses his left hand, but goes off the back rim. No good. Good defense there by Ammon Bartley to slow down Grady Thompson.
Boy, he really got down there quickly to get in Grady's way.
Ammon Bartley will now initiate the offense for Granstville. Some double screens down low. Pass comes in to Sandberg down low. Ooh, he muscles up on Mason Thompson, but they'll call an offensive foul on Sandberg. When he swung that elbow on Mason Thompson, they'll give him the foul, and that'll be 3 team fouls.
Yeah, I think everybody in the arena saw that elbow go sideways, and the referee absolutely made the right call. We got to keep the players safe.
1:58 left here in the first quarter. Manti 8, Granstville 4. All 8 points for Manti from Adam Huff. 4 points for Granstville for Isaac Riding. So Grady Thompson now to Mason Thompson. Kevin Clark has come into the game for Travis Thompson. Dallin Cox also into the game. Ball gets tipped away by Granstville. Coming the other way, Devin Eakins now with the ball. He's a big man, not going to set up the offense for them, so Zach Capel will set it up. Cross-court pass to, Jack Caffarelli. Now a drive down in by Riding. Another good drive. 2 points for him.
Good strong move by Isaac Riding. The interior has been the place to go for Granstville.
Grady Thompson, Mason Thompson looks to drive into the corner to Dallin Cox. Gives it back up to Mason Thompson. He'll reset. Kevin Clark now the pass down low to Dallin Cox. Up top to Mason Thompson. A little bit too tall, but Mason's able to track it down, reset the offense with a minute left here in the first quarter. Uses that left hand. Kevin Clark thinks about the 3, not there. Ooh, nice little drive in by Clark, but he gets his shot blocked by Eakins. Granstville coming quickly the other way. Zach Capel.
Big David Eakins, he's a big piece of work there. Gets up there nicely.
Taylor Wood drives into the lane, lays it up off the glass, and good for Granstville to tie the score with 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. 8-8 your score.
And as we said at the beginning of the game, not going to be a cakewalk. It's the playoffs.
Mason Thompson looks like Manti's going to hold for this last shot here in the first quarter with 30 seconds left. Mason and Grady Thompson just playing a little 2-man game back and forth, looking for a weakness in the defense or just to take the last shot. They look at that high post to Connor Christiansen, but that play's not there. So with 10 seconds left now, Grady Thompson.
He's going to ISO and go in with it.
5 seconds. Grady Thompson uses the left-hand corner to Mason Thompson. 3, little bit short, no good. Tipped around there. Connor Christiansen comes down with it, puts it up off the glass, but after the horn. So at the end of the first quarter, your score, Manti 8, Granstville 8. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
This is Nate Johnson of Risk Managers Insurance in Ephraim, reminding you that we now offer service line failure coverage. This includes the sewer lines, water lines, gas, fiber, and power lines. Many home insurance policies do not cover these sometimes unforeseeable and costly utility failures. For a small annual premium, we can cover your home against these costly failures. Make sure that you are covered. It is not if you need it, but when you need it. Stop by or call Risk Managers at 110 North Main in Ephraim or call 283-4685.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jones. I'm the OBGYN here at Sanpete Valley Hospital. I specialize in obstetrical care, including low and high risk deliveries, as well as gynecologic care using the latest techniques and minimally invasive surgery. After working in a busy Southern California hospital for the last 4 years, it's nice to bring my family back to rural Utah and serve the Sanpete Valley and surrounding area.
So back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10, also streaming on DeseretNews.com. At the start of the second quarter, your score, Manti 8, Granstville 8. Gransville's got to be really happy with that first quarter, Michael.
Oh, absolutely. To play Manti to a draw after one quarter, they've got to be really pleased with that. They've got to like the pace. The one thing they've got to be concerned about, they've got 3 team fouls. Manti has none. Manti
has to figure out this 1-2-2 defense that Gransville's playing. And like you say, they should play it every day in practice because they run this a lot. So let's see what they do.
I know they've been running it in practice. They've just got to come up with the right answers for it because everybody's going to play it against them.
Got to get some cutters coming across the middle like Grady Thompson right there. And then a quick pass back out to Adam Huff for 3. Good. Adam Huff with 11 points. Manti with 11 points. 11-8 your score. 7.5 left in the first half.
And I'm thinking that Coach Shakespeare's got to be thinking who else is going to step up and make some points. But at this point, maybe we don't care who makes the points.
As long as you come out with a win, that's
right.
And if that corner three's open, you got to take it. Granstville now with the ball. Isaiah Sanders hands it off there to Jake Caffarelli. Caffarelli uses that right hand, slides that foot, sets the screen for Sanders. Sanders picked up by Travis Thompson in a man-to-man defense. Now up top to Davin Eakins. Isaiah Sanders. They've used about 40 seconds off the clock here. Just being really patient. Now down to number 10, Jake Caffarelli. He lays it up off the rim and good. First 2 points for Caffarelli.
And the Cowboys being really beautifully patient with their offense and waiting for that seam to open up down low.
Just looking for the cutter, and it came. Now Mason Thompson in the right-hand slot. Down in the corner to Connor Christiansen, back to Mason. Mason uses that left hand to get into the lane. Nice little pass down to Adam Huff. Adam Huff goes up. Shots blocked by Davin Eakins. That Eakins is a big kid.
He is a big drink of water, that boy, and he's got some great hands.
Yeah. So Grady Thompson will inbound in front of the Granstville bench. Gets it into Travis Thompson. Travis Thompson calls out the play. Grady Thompson into the corner. Looks for that cutter, Adam Huff. He's got Adam Huff now down on the block. Doesn't see him. Skip pass comes across to Connor Christiansen. Quickly up top to Travis Thompson, who fumbles the ball, so we'll have to reset. 6:10 left here in the second quarter. Mason Thompson, Connor Christiansen. Connor Christiansen, good pass down low to Adam Huff. Adam Huff up for two. 13-10 your score. 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. Manti comes into a full court pressure. Gets it down quickly to Gage Pine. Pine back up to Isaiah Sanders. Sanders uses that Davin Eakins screen. Now a drive down the lane by Taylor Wood. A nice little running one-hander by him. 4 points now for Taylor Wood. 13-12.
Cowboys taking advantage of every little open space they can find and getting to the rack.
And man, the Cowboys sure sub a lot. They put in a lot of new guys. They're bringing in another new one.
Well, that explains your earlier comment there. There's so many of them in the scoring column.
All right. Mason Thompson now with the ball. Gets it to Grady Thompson. Connor Christiansen, corner three. Just off the rim, no good. Rebound by Isaiah Sanders. He'll bring the ball up himself. Picked up, double team there by the Thompson brothers, Grady and Mason. Now up to Isaac Riding. Down into the corner. Taylor Wood tries to pass it off.
Connor Christiansen got a piece of that ball, knocked it out of bounds. He sniffed that pass right out.
Knocks it out of bounds. So coming into the game for Granstville will be Caden Bowman. Coming out, Jake Caffarelli.
Mason Thompson taking a break for the Templars.
And Isaiah Sanders will initiate it underneath his own hoop. Into Eakins. Eakins will take that mid-range jumper off the back iron. No good. Travis Thompson tips it over. Manti's not able to come down with it, but Grady Thompson gets his hand on the ball to Travis Thompson. Stolen back away by Isaiah Sanders. Isaiah Sanders keeps it. Tries to go up. Connor Christiansen knocks it away. Now to Dallin Cox streaking down the floor. Two Cowboys chase him. Dallin Cox up off the glass and good.
Showing great presence of mind with knowing the defense was on his back. Just waited that split second to get that shot up.
Dallin Cox now knocks it away. Grady Thompson comes down with it. Uses the left hand. Up good. And the foul.
A host of Cowboys coming in now on this break.
So the first foul on Taylor Wood there. 17-12 your score. Grady Thompson with the and one opportunity. Granstville with wholesale changes. Looks like 4 guys will come in. Yeah, they are not afraid to sub. Makes it tough for a play-by-play guy to keep track of everybody.
Yeah, I don't envy you. I'm glad you're in that chair.
Yeah. As you watch that Centricom replay, and Dallin Cox's great drive there to get the nice little layup. And Grady Thompson's and one basket is good. Gives Grady Thompson 3 points on the night. 18-12. 4.5 left here in the first half. Manti with the lead.
And Mason Thompson just coming in for his brother Grady. And looks like Ben Clough's getting ready to come in as well for the Templars.
Ben Clough will come in for Connor Christiansen. Ammon Bartley will inbound. Manti picks up full court pressure. Back to Bartley. Bartley has 2 on him. Now to Isaac Riding. He breaks that press up to Caden Bowman. Caden Bowman hands it off to Jackson Sandberg, who goes up strong, but he's fouled, so he'll shoot 2.
That's Travis Thompson on the foul, his first. And miraculously enough, the first team foul for the Templars. Very rare for them to get this deep into the game without having collected a few fouls.
With how much pressure they play, yeah, they're usually the team that fouls a lot more than the other one. But
yep.
So that first free throw by Jackson Sandberg is up and good. Gets him in the scorebook today.
And at 18-13, I think Coach Shakespeare's got to be pleased with where they are. Going a whole week without a game, that's a long time to not be playing.
Second free throw is good by Jackson Sandberg. 18-14, 4:20 left here in the second quarter on your Central Utah title scoreboard check. Travis Thompson across to Dallin Cox. Looks at the cutting Mason Thompson, uses that right-hand dribble to try to get into the lane. Mason Thompson, quick pass to Travis Thompson, now into the lane to Dallin Cox. Back up to Mason Thompson. Mason, open three, good. From the Douglas Dentistry three-point line. And that was all initiated by Dallin Cox penetrating into the lane, having two guys sink over to him, and then being able to kick it back up to the key to
and that's
Mason.
the beauty of having three-point shooters all over the floor.
Quickly the other way, Jackson Sandberg puts up a shot, no good. Travis Thompson comes down with it, hustles the other way. Ammon Bartley's able to steal that away, and we'll have a foul in the backcourt on Manti, on Travis Thompson again. 2 fouls on Travis.
Now that'll take him out for the half. Only 3 3/4 minutes left. But Travis Thompson will have to take a seat now. Grady Thompson coming in for him.
So coming up on the Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show, we'll talk about players of the first half, key plays of the first half by Melena's Restaurant, and Sorensen Towing and Recovery player of the first half. The pass goes to Riding. Riding tries to drive in. Looks like before there'll be a foul on Manti. That'll be on Ben Clough, his first, third team foul on Manti. 21-14, 3 minutes, 34 seconds left here in the first half. Looks like Connor Christiansen and Kevin Clark will come back into the game for Manti. Granstville inbounding underneath their own hoop, gets it into the corner. Good defense there by Connor Christiansen, just about knocks it away. Gransville's able to come up with it, gets it up top to Isaac Riding.
Connor Christiansen has such long arms and great hands.
Isaac Riding with a little pull-up jumper, no good. Connor Christiansen comes down with it. Gives it up to Grady Thompson. Grady Thompson now into the corner. Mason Thompson, open, three. Just off the rim, no good. Carter Killian comes down with that rebound for Granstville. Manti jumps into their T defense, the 1-2-2, similar to what Gransville's been playing. Grady Thompson at the top of that T. Gets into the corner. Now quick pass to Carter Killian. He'll take the open three. Rims around and out, no good. Mason Thompson comes down with it. Quickly to Grady Thompson. Grady Thompson on the right-hand side. Skip pass, cross court all the way to Kevin Clark. Deep two, that's short. Rebound by Granstville. Coming the other way, Ammon Bartley on the left-hand side.
Templars ordinarily shoot a little bit better than what they're showing us today, but that could be, again, a little bit of rust.
Carter Killian with another three. A little bit too long. Saved inbounds by Granstville. Put up by Jackson Sandberg, up and in. 4 points for Sandberg. Excuse me, that's not Sandberg.
That was Caden Bowman.
Caden Bowman with his first 2 points of the game. 21-16, 2:20 left here in the second quarter. Manti with the lead. Kevin Clark with the ball. Pass to Grady Thompson, right-hand slot. Skip pass to Mason Thompson, just a little too tall, out of bounds. Turnover to Granstville.
Adam Huff coming back into the game for the Templars. Looks like Coach Shakespeare wants to get a little bit more offense on the floor.
I don't think either team has taken a TRB Rock Products timeout this whole first half.
No, they haven't.
Yeah.
They're just going to go
with it.
It's
a quick-moving game so
Yeah.
far. Yep. 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. 21-16 your score. Manti with the lead. Carter Killian will initiate the offense for Granstville. Caden Bowman now with the ball, driving on Dallin Cox, gets down underneath the hoop, puts it up short, but they'll call a foul. It'll send Caden Bowman to the Barkley Mechanical free throw line.
Foul called on Dallin Cox. First foul for him. That puts 4 team fouls up for the Templars.
Caden Bowman with 2 here. First free throw.
You know, the 1-2-2 defense that the Templars plays is really effective. The quicker they can rock on that fulcrum at the high post, and they do a really good job. The one weakness that it seems to have is that the baseline is open.
It's hard to get the help defense
And,
over.
yeah, and the Cowboys are exploiting that every chance they get.
Second free throw good by Caden Bowman, gives him 4 points on the night. 21-18. Manti with the lead. Mason Thompson now looks at Dallin Cox down low. Dallin Cox, nice little pump fake, but it gets blocked from behind by Sandberg. Coming the other way is Granstville quickly. Bartley, clear up court to Killian. Killian sees the defense come. Ammon Bartley gets down the lane, knocked away, And looks like we'll have a jump ball there. It'll be Granstville ball underneath their own hoop.
Players playing with great intensity here. You got to love the playoffs.
Connor Christiansen with good defense there to knock it away from Ammon Bartley as he drives down the lane.
Really quick hands on that play.
Bartley will inbound. Right under the hoop to Isaac Riding, who puts up the shot, no good.
Missed the layup, and it's going the other way.
Yeah, so Manti will have the ball. Connor Christiansen will take it out. Grady Thompson will initiate the offense for Manti. Grady Thompson driving on Ammon Bartley. Good defense by Bartley. Dallin Cox tries to penetrate, and Caden Bowman just sticks out his leg, cuts him off a little bit, so that'll be a foul. The fifth team foul. First foul on Caden Bowman. Nobody really in foul trouble for Granstville. 2 fouls on Travis Thompson. A little bit of a worry, so he'll sit out probably the rest of this half. Adam Huff now with the ball for Manti. Gives it to Mason Thompson, who's able to drive, penetrate through 2 guys. Puts up the shot, no good, but it's knocked out of bounds by Granstville. Manti will have it underneath their own hoop, and they love these out-of-bounds plays down here. We'll see if we get that little Adam Huff.
That little popper there and down the lane. It looks like they're going another direction.
Not there. Connor Christiansen to Adam Huff, guarded by Ammon Bartley. Uses that spin move. Gets it off to Grady. Grady Thompson picks up his dribble. Dallin Cox in the high post. Adam Huff for 3. A little bit long this time. Jackson Sandberg comes down. The old Cubs fans with Ryan Sandberg. Jackson Sandberg comes down with that.
One of those Sandbergs is going to have the ball.
Yeah.
You know it.
Gives it to Ammon Bartley. Across the way to Isaac Riding. It's stolen by Adam Huff. He has Grady Thompson streaking down the court. Doesn't see him, so Adam Huff now sees Grady Thompson. Nice high pass to him. Fight for the ball down on the floor. Grady Thompson comes down with it. Dribbles up top to Connor Christiansen. Reset the offense.
Adam Huff has 37 steals on the season going into this game, and there was another one.
20 seconds left here. Manti with the 21-18 lead on this Eureka Roofing score update. Manti's going to work for the last shot with the 3-point lead, as they should. Being smart. We'll see what Grady Thompson can do to penetrate this defense. 8 seconds now. Picks up his dribble. Down in the post to Dallin Cox. Dallin Cox picks up his dribble, puts up a shot. It's blocked. A little bit of fight for the rebound. It's knocked away. So at the end of the first half, your score, Manti 21, Granstville 18. We'll be back after this break on the Jones and DeMille Engineering Halftime Show on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Skyline Motorsports is proud to support North Sanpete High School sports. So remember, if you're in the market for a new side-by-side or ATV, you need to get into Skyline Motorsports. They have the latest Kimco has to offer. Skyline Motorsports also carries all the latest riding gear and accessories for your outdoor needs. And they have the best service department in the county. So drop on into Skyline Motorsports today and go Hawks.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Looking for an affordable education? Come check out Snow College. Snow has the lowest cost tuition and housing in Utah. In fact, you can live in student housing for less than staying in your parents' basement and attending a university. At Snow College, it's all about you, where you get an individualized education and one-on-one time with your professors in very small classes, even as freshmen taking general eds. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best two-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
It's time to supercharge your internet with the fastest speeds in the area from Centricom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by Centra Wi-Fi, our whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click Centricom.com to supercharge your internet today.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
And back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10, Greg Sterner and Michael Huff. Your score at halftime, Manti 21, Granstville 18. And you're tuned into the Jones and DeMille Engineering Halftime Show. Champions are propelled by dedication, teamwork, commitment, vision, and a desire to do their best. Jones and DeMille Engineering, you're a local award-winning engineering firm. So this first half, Manti with the lead, 21-18 over Granstville. I would think Granstville is probably pretty happy with where they're sitting right now. Michael?
Oh, absolutely. To be only 3 points down against a tough team like Manti, with such a record as they have, has got to be really feeding their mojo right now. And Manti's probably got to be in the locker room thinking, okay, we should be a little bit further along in this game. And then they've got to be thinking about how are we going to break down that zone and get more offense.
Yeah, that's the most important thing for Manti, in my opinion, here. If you want to say a Melena's Restaurant key play of the second half, you know, Melena's supports our key play of the game. They're located at 295 North Main in Ephraim, and they offer handmade corn and flour tortillas made fresh daily. If you want to talk about a key to this second half, it's how is Manti.
Because that just slows their rhythm down, and they have a hard time breaking it down.
Yeah, Manti will run that weave offense against a man-to-man defense, and they're just able to get into the lane, to penetrate, to kick it out to a corner three, and against this 1-2-2, it's hard to run that offense.
It absolutely is. It really is a tempo thing. You know, that quick tempo, that weave offense, as you said, you know, that Manti loves to run against the man-to-man. They can really do just about whatever they want with it. But against this zone, it really gums up the works for them. So we'll see how they react to it in the second half.
Let's run through some stats for both teams, Michael.
Well, let's look at the Cowboys first. They've got fairly even scoring. Isaac Riding, as expected, leading the team with 6 points. He's just about to his average. Taylor Wood is number 2 on the scoring column with 4. And then we've got 2 points each from Jake Caffarelli and Jackson Sandberg and Caden Bowman for a total of 18 in the first half. And as you said, you know, they got to be pleased with where they are. Their defense has really done a good job of stymieing what Manti likes to do. Now, looking at the Manti stats, Adam Huff has 13 points. He's almost to his average here in the first half, and he's got a third of Manti's points. What that tells me is that the rest of the Templars are going to have to find some ways to find some scoring. Now, Dallin Cox has a pair, Grady Thompson with 3, Mason Thompson with 3, and that's your scoring for Manti. 4 guys in the scoring column right now, and they're used to having a whole lot more guys on the scoreboard right now than they have.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if Manti can get some cutters coming across the lane, try to find a soft spot in that 1-2-2 zone. You know, you get a cutter that comes across the lane around, you know, the free throw line area or so, you can catch that pass quick. Even if the defense collapses on you and you have 2 or 3 guys on you, that means somebody else is open, either on the three-point line or down on the post.
Well, it absolutely does. I would think that we would see more drives to the paint. I'd also think that we may see some screening just to try to open up some guys who can create their shot on the run.
Maybe some off-ball screens. Yeah, you bet. Sorensen Towing and Recovery sponsors our player of the game. Call them today for emergency towing and roadside services. 435-835-1501. Find them online at sorensentowing.com. I think it's pretty obvious who the player of the first half is.
Well, you know, we've got to look at Adam Huff having another good statistical half. He's usually, the last several games, he's had a stronger first half than a second half. Teams usually figure out a way to kind of, you know, get a little tighter on him, figure, okay, this is going to be our guy, and they get snug up on him in defense. It'll be interesting to see how he comes out in the second half because there have been games when he's just gone off in the third quarter. Yeah. And as we've seen Manti play over the course of the year, as the third quarter goes, so goes Manti.
That's straight from the book of Michael Huff. He's Michael's a Preached that all year. That third quarter is huge for the Templars. So you're tuned into the Jones and DeMille Engineering Halftime Show. Jones and DeMille applauds the teams for hard work, dedication, and commitment. The race for excellence has no finish line. We'll take one more break and be back with the start of the second half after this on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
Bargain roofing job failing and your ceiling is damaged? Is your siding looking really shabby? Or you just want a new look? For as little as $150 per month, Clean Cut Roofing and Siding will update your home using 100% American-made products. That's right, all made right here in the great USA. And hey, take 48 to 120 months to pay. Fit it into your budget. Call Clean Cut Roofing and Siding for a free consultation, 435-427-3205. Or check them out on Facebook. Clean Cut Roofing and Siding. Peace of mind every time. CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim, 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
And we're back with the start of the second half here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10. Greg Sterner and Michael Huff wrapping up this Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show. Jones and DeMille supports our youth in their efforts to develop new talents and passions, paving the way to success. Manti will inbound the ball with the start of this second half, go down low on the block to Adam Huff, back up to Travis Thompson.
And if I'm the Cowboys, I'm thinking, let's just keep doing what we're doing and try and steal one here.
Ball comes in to Mason Thompson, free throw line extended. He brings it back out to Travis Thompson, who will take an open three. Good from the Douglas Dentistry three-point line.
That gets Travis Thompson into the scoring column, something that he really needs to get his mojo on. And there's a steal.
And that full court pressure gets a steal for Manti. Grady Thompson puts up the three, puts it in. Extends the lead to 27-18 for Manti, and we'll have our first TRB Rock Product timeout taken of this game. We'll take it with them, and we'll be back right after this.
In the days of the mountain men, Cache Valley, Utah became a central gathering place for trappers and explorers. They named it Cache because it was there they would store their goods and come together to trade and connect. This spirit of community continues today at Cache Valley Bank with locations and services throughout Utah, including 3 branches right here in San Pete County. They are Central Utah's financial outfitter. No matter your mountain, they want to see you reach the top. Cache Valley and Central Utah are rooted in grand expeditions. Let's keep that heritage alive together. Discover Cache Valley Bank. Mountains await. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Felt like I'm going to throw it.
Bugs, spiders, I don't mind them. That is until they cross the threshold into my house. Then it's war. Stop the fighting in your house and get year-round protection with EcoLife. EcoLife is offering their Pest Shield package at just $19.99 per month with guaranteed results. You'll get unlimited service calls, an outdoor pest shield, cobweb cleanup, and winter pest treatment, all with a product that is child and pet safe. So call EcoLife today to protect your home with Pest Shield, 435-283-6002, or go to ecolifeusa.com.
So 6 quick points for Manti to start this second half in the first 30 seconds. 27-18 on the Central Utah Title scoreboard check. Manti with the lead.
And if you're the Cowboys, that's the opposite of what you wanted to happen. But if you're the Templars, that's exactly what you wanted to happen. Jump out on them and try to remove hope.
Seth Beckett to Ammon Bartley. Ammon Bartley tries to trade on Grady Thompson. Back to Seth Beckett. Kicked away by Travis Thompson. Kicks it out of bounds. It'll keep the ball down here with Granstville right in front of us. Seth Beckett will inbound it for the Cowboys.
Now the Templars, with that tough zone defense that they play, if they can wear down the opposition, then they might be able to pull away in a situation like this.
Travis Thompson and Mason Thompson guarding Seth Beckett. Ammon Bartley tries to pass it down low. It's stolen by Adam Huff, quickly up the court to Travis Thompson, who lays it up and in.
Beautiful pass down the court by Adam off of that steal, just threading the needle to get it to Travis Thompson for the bucket.
Off the make, Manti comes back into that full court pressure. Granstville's able to break it quickly. Sandberg takes it down the lane, puts it up. It's no good, but he's fouled.
Looked like he might have taken an extra half step there, but a very advantageous call for Mr. Sandberg. Going to be on the line shooting a couple.
So Jackson Sandberg looking for his 3rd and 4th points of the night. 6:43 left here in the 3rd quarter. Manti 29, Granstville 18. Make that 19 with the first free throw.
Taylor Wood now coming in for the Cowboys.
Jackson Sandberg's 2nd free throw, good as well. Gives him 4 points, 29-20.
Uh-oh, that's that.
Oh, and Travis Thompson just went down, hurt his knee there.
Well, he's favoring his other leg, not the one with the knee brace, and that's got to be a concern. So the coaches will look at that.
Dallin Cox will come in for him. I'm not sure what happened there. We didn't see.
It
looks like on when they were fighting for that rebound on that free throw, it just went down.
Did he turn his ankle?
Yeah. So Mason Thompson now. Adam Huff, corner 3, a little bit short, off the front of the iron. Taken by Taylor Wood for Granstville. Adam Huff comes behind and blocks the shot, but they'll call a foul. Put Taylor Wood at the free throw line.
I think Adam was very unhappy with that 3-point shot that he missed. He doesn't usually come up that short. Went down to the races and
just got him on the wrist as Taylor Wood went up for that layup. So Taylor Wood will step to the free throw line. That first free throw, a little bit long, no good. One more free throw for Taylor Wood, looking for 5 points on the night. He's came off the bench and really played well for Granstville today.
You know, they've got a lot of players that they rotate in and out, and everybody seems to be equally prepared and equally well-suited to play the game.
Yeah. Taylor Wood with 5 points now. 2nd free throw was good. 29-21, 6:20 left here in the 3rd quarter. Pass comes down to Connor Christiansen. Connor tries to force it down to Dallin Cox. It's stolen by Isaac Riding of Granstville. Seth Beckett will come the other way.
When Manti turns the ball over, it's usually an interior pass being forced down like that.
Jackson Sandberg now with the ball. Gets it down under the post. Gives it to Taylor Wood. Pulls up. Tries to pass that down to Sandberg. It's tipped away by Manti. Up the court to Grady Thompson. Easy layup, good.
Grady Thompson so quick, able to get down court and corral that pass.
Extends that lead to 10 points for Manti. Sandberg quickly the other way for Granstville. Puts it up, no good. Connor Christiansen with the good defense and pulls down the rebound. He'll keep the ball. Gets knocked away a couple of times, but he's able to corral it. Gives it to Grady Thompson. Down in the corner to Dallin Cox. Skip pass across to Mason Thompson, now to Adam Huff. Adam will drive, he's fouled. It'll be the first team foul on Granstville here in the 2nd half.
Connor Christiansen really catalyzed that whole play coming back the other way by having great hands. Tried to take the charge, grabbed the rebound instead and went the other way.
2 fouls now on Isaac Riding. He'll come out of the game. Grady Thompson will inbound the ball. Gets it to Mason Thompson in the corner. Now to Adam Huff in the right-hand slot. Top of the key now, Grady Thompson. Grady Thompson down to Mason Thompson. Back to Grady along the 3-point line. Into Connor Christiansen in the high post. Deep 3 by Grady Thompson. It's going to be short. Pulled down by Sandberg for Granstville. Now to Beckett. He gets double teamed. Beckett looks up the court. Still double teamed there. Dallin Cox is able to come in and knock it away, but it'll stay with Granstville.
That's great defense by the Templars and trying to get the Cowboys out of their rhythm. They've got to keep that up.
On the Centricom replay, you'll see Grady Thompson streaking down the court for the left-handed layup there. Ball gets inbounded to Seth Beckett. Mason Thompson with that double team comes. Now the bounce pass to Eakins. Now they're breaking it to Taylor Wood. Taylor Wood gets down into the lane. It gets knocked away but kicked out by Manti, so it'll stay Granstville ball underneath their own hoop. Seth Beckett will inbound it. Looks to Eakins, not there. Inbounds to Sandberg. Now to Wood. And back to Sandberg. Sandberg drives in and he's fouled on the drive.
Looks like Manti's playing a little bit of man-to-man here to break things up. Mason Thompson picking up the foul on that play.
Just the first foul on Mason Thompson. but it looks like it was down, not shooting. It'll be the third team foul on Manti here in the second half. Granstville will run a little bit of line inbounding play, gets it into Sandberg. Sandberg up to Wood. Wood hands off to Carter Killian. Killian to Beckett. Beckett picked up by Dallin Cox. Hands it down on the block to Eakins. Eakins will work with his right hand. Connor Christiansen, great defense, is able to just get a hand on that shot. Grady Thompson comes down with the ball along the right-hand side. Dallin Cox in the right corner. He'll take the three. Short, no good. Tipped up by Manti and in. I think Grady Thompson got
Grady Thompson got his right hand on that. A beautiful tip in. Just got up and over everybody else.
33-21. Just over 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Beckett with the ball for Granstville. Quickly up the court to Wood. Wood will try to drive on Connor Christiansen. Hands it off to Sandberg. Sandberg uses his left hand off the glass. Good.
Sandberg having a nice game with 6 points now.
So 33-23. 3:58 left here in the third quarter. We have a TRB Rock Products timeout. We'll take it with them. TRB Rock Products provides landscape and decorative rock and sand base and other products to beautify your home. We'll be right back after this.
Oh, no. Got broken stuff? You've always known Hermanson's Hardware in Ephraim to be your one-stop shop for hardware, building supplies, and help with fixing your broken stuff. But did you also know that they've become Sanpete's destination paint center? Regardless of your paint color, Hermanson's can mix and match it from their database of over 350,000 competitive colors. As always, you can expect good old hometown service from the friendly and knowledgeable staff. Hermanson's Hardware in Ephraim, it's how going to a hardware store should be.
Welcome back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10, and streaming on DeseretNews.com. Manti 33, Granstville 23, 3:58 left in the third quarter coming out of this timeout.
We just saw that tip in by Grady Thompson on the replay. Just a beautiful skill play.
Adam Huff at the free throw line, pulls up, off around the rim and good.
Gets a friendly bounce on that play. A lot of hands up there trying to get in his way.
Well, you know, you have three guys on you like that, and most high school kids can't pull up and hit that mid-range jumper, but that's Adam Huff's shot. That's 15 points on the night for him.
He does love that mid-range jumper, and he gets up. He's got good springs.
Sandberg now with the ball for Granstville. Passes it down low to Caden Bowman, who puts it up. No good, but he's fouled. The foul on Grady Thompson, his first.
Thought for a minute that foul was going to go to Dallin Cox because he was looking awfully guilty underneath there.
But all of these guys, Travis Thompson has 2 fouls, but anybody else who has fouls for Manti only has 1.
Yeah, and with 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter, foul trouble apparently not going to be an issue right now.
Won't be an issue, yep. Caden Bowman's first free throw is good. He has 3 free throws here on the night, 5 total points.
Of course, I should watch what I say. The broadcaster jinx.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we'll have 8 fouls called.
Yeah. Second free throw by Bowman is short, no good. Grady Thompson and Connor Christiansen both come down with that. Grady Thompson will set up the offense. Travis Thompson set to check back in, so not hurt too badly. That's a good sign for if you're a Templar fan.
Yeah, that's good news for the Templars.
Grady hands off to Mason Thompson. Mason Thompson tries to drive. He's fouled by Zach Capel. Up top, that's second team foul. Second personal foul on Zach Capel.
And second team foul is all on the Cowboys. So likewise, not really facing a lot of foul issues there.
Travis Thompson still just kind of gingerly running. We'll see if Manti can get much more of a lead, if they'll kind of keep him out safe.
You know, if that's an ankle sprain, you want to just keep playing.
Yeah. Adam Huff looking for Travis Thompson up top. Travis wasn't where Adam thought he would be. Passes out of bounds, turns the ball over to Granstville. Manti with an 11-point lead here. 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Rare perimeter turnover for the Templars, but there you have it.
So Jake Caffarelli across the way to Zach Capel. Zach Capel gets double teamed. Good double team by Mason and Travis Thompson. They fight for the ball, and we'll have a jump ball. It'll be Granstville possession.
When the referee was hesitating on that, I thought he was going to call a foul on Mason.
Yeah, but that was good defense.
It was really good defense. Hands exactly where they needed to be.
Yeah. Capel needs to get that ball out quicker, not let that double team come up to him. Now Capel in the left slot. He does just that. Passes it across to Caffarelli. Caffarelli tries to force it down low. It's knocked out of bounds. Looks like it'll stay. It'll turn it over to Manti. Knocked off of Davin Eakins.
And there's that defensive intensity that pays dividends so often for the Templars as they really turn up the heat in the third quarter.
They've outscored Granstville so far in this fourth quarter, 14-6. So 35-24 lead for Manti. 2.5 left in the third. Travis Thompson Looks for the little backdoor spin move to Grady Thompson, just a little too tall for Grady.
Yeah, Travis owning the overthrow on that. This will happen.
So Granstville with the turnover, and that's the turnover that you talk about for Manti a lot when they try and force it down low. Quickly up the court, Granstville over the head, turns the ball back over to Manti. Capel tried to throw it up to Caffarelli and just a little too tall for him.
Yeah, and that's got to be disheartening for the Cowboys. They're playing so hard, and they've really done so well keeping up with the Templars, but they're just kind of getting pulled away from here in the third quarter.
Yeah. So Travis Thompson to Adam Huff in the left slot. Back up to Travis Thompson, top of the key, gets knocked away. Travis Thompson fights for it. Adam Huff gets on the floor. Looks like we'll have a foul on Granstville as Adam Huff had the better position. Granstville fans and Coach Detweiler right in front of us, not too happy.
None too pleased with that call, and honestly, from where we were sitting, I thought that could have gone either way, and it could have been a no call, in fact.
Yeah. As you see on that Centricom replay, what Michael's saying is probably right. Third foul on Isaac Riding, who's been one of their best players today. That'll pull him back out of the game. Sandberg will come back in for him. And Coach Detweiler's gonna get a warning here if he doesn't be careful. Oh, here it comes.
Here it comes, yep.
So just a warning.
Well, it's a good way to keep control of the game. The referees don't want to let things get out of hand. Yeah, emotions are always high this time of year.
Yeah, no reason to call it technical. Just give a warning, and Coach has made his point now.
Let him know we're listening.
Yep, yeah. He's right in front of us. So, okay, Adam Huff now with the ball, guarded by Sandberg. Looks for that backdoor cut to Grady Thompson. Good defense by Capel. Mason Thompson now with the ball. Adam Huff now up top. Free throw line jumper. Step back. Good.
As soon as his defender went down, he knew he had a wide open shot. Made it look so easy.
Full court pressure now for Manti. Eakins now with the ball, left hand side. Up to Bowman. Bowman will take the shot. No good. Connor Christiansen comes down with it. Clears it to Travis Thompson.
Once again, Connor Christiansen doing those little things that helps keep the team in the game.
Adam Huff. Deep. Three. Off the rim. No good.
That looked good. I'm sure it felt good, too.
Granstville comes down with the rebound. Comes the other way. Caffarelli will keep it. Little floater in the lane. Puts it up good.
That was a nice move by Caffarelli, just keeping control of the body and getting the ball up and over.
It looks like Manti will take a TRB Rock Products timeout. We'll take it with them and be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Work for me!
Honey, are you okay?
Is his internet constipated?
What?
You heard me. Does he
suffer from the buffer?
Yes.
Well, don't suffer anymore. You don't need a magic unicorn to get things flowing again with fiber-fast internet from MTCC. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply, not available in all areas.
Your score here with 1:09 left in the third quarter. Manti 37, Granstville 26. Greg Sterner and Michael Huff with you.
Well, the Templars have opened up a nice, comfortable lead here with 11 points to play with. And if the intensity maintains, it's going to be interesting to see how it all goes down the home stretch.
Let's see if Manti can extend this lead up to about 15 here at the end of the third quarter, or if Granstville can come back and cut it under 10.
It's the playoffs. Anything can happen.
Adam Huff, step back, jumper, mid-range, good.
Boy, he is feeling it today. 19 points.
You hear the coaches right next to us here say you can't sag on him. That's just what their coaches were talking about, and that's exactly right.
And they're absolutely right.
39-26, 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Granstville with the ball, up to Ammon Bartley. Bartley guarded by Huff. Good defense by Adam Huff to cut him off. Now over to Sandberg, guarded by Mason Thompson. Looks into the post. Steal by Manti, but it looks like we'll have a stoppage of play. Foul on Grady Thompson, his second.
You know, the defense that the Templars are playing is such good fundamental defense. They're playing defense with their feet.
Ooh, not a lot there, man. Ooh, when you watch that replay on Centricom, not a lot there. But ball comes into Ammon Bartley, little mid-range jumper, no good. Eakins fights for that rebound, knocks it down to Caden Bowman. Bowman puts up the shot, no good. They just Granstville keeps getting their own offensive rebounds. Now it's knocked out of bounds, and they'll give the ball to Manti. And again, Gransville's not happy.
Let's look at the replay. I thought that could have gone either way, but it looked like it came off of a Manti player's hands. So the Cowboys right to be a little bit upset by that one. But that's basketball.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Manti with a 13-point lead. Grady Thompson again. will try to penetrate on Ammon Bartley. A little hand check on Bartley. Yeah, they're going to call that every time. Only the first foul on Bartley. Not a bad foul there. So 7.4 seconds left here. Mason Thompson will take it out of bounds.
Spreading the floor, see who they can get it into. There we go.
Gets it into Grady Thompson. Nice little behind the back dribble. Grady will keep it, take it into the lane and put up the layup. No good, but he's fouled with 3.5 seconds left.
When it gets that chaotic as you're driving to the rack, you just have to keep going downhill, and you know something's going to happen.
Yeah, nice little behind the back dribble to get into the lane there for Grady. And Grady Thompson will step to the Barclay Mechanical free throw line for 2. Barclay Mechanical works all over the country in the energy, food processing, production, and agricultural sectors. First free throw no good by Grady. He has one more.
He came up short on that one, and I got to wonder if the flu has been affecting both the Thompson boys. They've been shooting short today.
Second free throw is good. 11 points for Grady. 2 seconds now. Bartley will take the half-court shot. Looks pretty good.
Close, but no cigar.
Just off the backboard. No good. At the end of the third quarter, Manti 40, Granstville 26. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jones. I'm the OBGYN here at Sanpete Valley Hospital. I specialize in obstetrical care, including low and high-risk deliveries, as well as gynecologic care using the latest techniques and minimally invasive surgery. After working in a busy Southern California hospital for the last 4 years, it's nice to bring my family back to rural Utah and serve the Sanpete Valley and surrounding area.
A new home can change the quality of your life. It's an investment in your family. A new home is a major financial commitment as well. And that's why we're committed to providing you with the best mortgage possible. Come see us for a mortgage you can live with. We're an equal housing lender. Utah Heritage Credit Union. Together we grow. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at utahheritagecu.org.
Welcome back. At the start of the fourth quarter, your score, Manti 40, Granstville 26.
And Greg, we've been laughing about, I'm kind of a Johnny One-Note with how Manti plays in the third quarter, but they outscored the Cowboys by 11 in that quarter, and that's exactly what they wanted to and needed to do.
Absolutely. So 40-26, your score, Manti with the lead. Grady Thompson uses that left hand to get down into the lane. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
And he just threw that ball up knowing that somebody was riding his hip. He was going to get that foul. Smart play.
So Grady will step to the Barclay Mechanical free throw line just like he did right before the end of that third quarter.
Ammon Bartley called on that foul, his second. The only Cowboy that's even remotely in foul trouble, Isaac Riding with 3.
First free throw no good by Grady. He'll have one more. That second free throw is good. Makes 1 of 2 just like he did earlier. So 12 points on the night for Grady Thompson. And a steal by Manti in the backcourt. Mason Thompson comes down with it. Mason Thompson sees his brother Grady in the corner. Back up to Mason Thompson, top of the key. Mason uses his left hand to drive into the lane, puts up the shot. He's fouled. He'll step to the Barclay Mechanical free throw line. That's 3 on Ammon Bartley.
Now, if I'm a coach for the Templars, I'm liking what I'm seeing. They're attacking that zone. They're going down the lane. They've got to be doing that if they want to be successful in this tournament.
Yeah. Doing a much better job of that here in the second half than they did in the first.
Yeah, quite so.
First free throw by Mason Thompson is good, gives him 4 points, extends the Manti lead to 16, 7:41 left here in the fourth quarter.
You know, I'm thinking to myself that fatigue really can't be a factor, too, for the Cowboys because they've been substituting liberally throughout the game. They've got fresh legs.
5 points for Mason, the second free throw good, 43-26, your score. The ball gets inbounded, knocked away by Manti in this full court pressure, knocked out of bounds. Granstville will have it right in front of the Manti bench. And Manti will drop out of their full court pressure and go into a 1-2-2 zone with Grady Thompson at the top. Dallin Cox, Mason Thompson, Adam Huff, and Connor Christiansen on the floor for Manti. Skip pass for Granstville. Across the court to Isaiah Sanders. Sanders gets into the lane, gives it up to Caden Bowman. He'll take the 3, no good. Grady Thompson comes down with it. I don't know that, has Granstville hit a 3 tonight?
I don't think they have. And again, evidence of what we were talking about in the pregame, that they just don't shoot a lot and they don't make a lot.
Grady Thompson drives down in, misses the layup, gets his own rebound, back out to Adam Huff for 3, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Oh, by Manti. It'll be Granstville ball.
Well, and Manti settling back into their 1-2-2 zone that they like to play. They're so quick of foot that it really is an effective scheme for them.
Yeah. So Manti comes out in their full court press here, which they've done most of this second half. It's worked really well. Eakins gets the ball up to Carter Killian. Carter Killian hustles the other way, pulls it back out, thinks about passing it across to Jackson Sandberg. Looked like might have been a palming, but no call.
Dallin Cox doing a great job of stopping that run, just getting his feet in front of his man.
Works hard. Dallin always works hard. So Manti falls into a 2-3 defense. Now down low to Sandberg. Sandberg takes the ball low. Connor Christiansen tries to tie him up, hands it off to Caden Bowman, who tries to lay it up. No good, but he's fouled. He'll step to the free throw line. Foul on Dallin Cox.
Second foul on Dallin Cox on that play. But the Cowboys just looking for every advantage that they can get along the baseline, trying to make something happen offensively.
I only had Dallin with 2 fouls, but the scorebook has him with 3. So,
I only had him with 2 as well.
First free throw there by Bowman is up and good. Gives him 6 points on the night.
And Jackson Sandberg coming out of the game for a breather.
He's been good for him today.
He's had a great game.
Second free throw by Bowman is good as well. 7 points for Bowman. Makes the score 43-28. 6:41 left in the game.
And Caden Bowman now with 5 points, by my reckoning, a bucket and 3 foul shots.
Right. So quickly across the court, Mason Thompson back to Grady Thompson. 2-man game. Grady Thompson uses that left hand to get it up to Dallin Cox. Now to Mason Thompson and back to Grady Thompson. And Granstville will drop into a different defense. Looks like they're going more of a man-to-man look. Grady Thompson uses that behind the back dribble, gets into the lane. Connor Christiansen now to Mason Thompson. Dallin Cox in the corner. Dallin tries to drive along the baseline to Adam Huff in the corner. Quickly to Connor Christiansen in the slot. To Dallin Cox down on the block. Gets it back up to Mason Thompson. Great ball movement by Manti right now.
Yeah,
and
they can really exploit this man-to-man defense.
And they'll reset. Grady Thompson with a nice little Euro step into the lane. Left hand in.
And that's 14 points for Grady Thompson, having a terrific game.
Ball gets knocked away by Manti. They'll call a foul in the backcourt, though. I think that one's on Grady as well.
His third. And so fouls starting to maybe be a factor here with 5-6 minutes left in the game.
A little bit, yeah. 17-point lead for Manti. Just under 6 minutes left here in this game.
Yeah, Granstville's really offensively just been stuck in kind of neutral gear here. They've only they only scored 10 points in the second quarter and just only 8 points in the third quarter.
And only 10 points here in this second half.
Not much going here.
That first free throw of the 1-and-1 for Isaac Riding is good. Isaac Riding will have one more. Granstville's shot free throws well today.
They certainly have, and that's kept him in the game.
Second free throw is good as well. 8 points for Riding to lead the way for Granstville. So it looks like we'll have a timeout. We'll take it with them and be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Skyline Motorsports is proud to support North Sanpete High School sports. So remember, if you're in the market for a new side-by-side or ATV, you need to get into Skyline Motorsports. They have the latest Kimco has to offer. Skyline Motorsports also carries all the latest riding gear and accessories for your outdoor needs. And they have the best service department in the county. So drop on into Skyline Motorsports today and go Hawks.
And back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10, Greg Sterner and Michael Huff. Just under 6 minutes left. Manti with the 15-point lead over Granstville. And Manti will have the ball underneath the Granstville hoop. Looks like Granstville will come out with at least some full court pressure here.
Nearly 6 minutes left in the game, a 15-point lead. Manti sitting exactly where they want to be. It's going to be a fight to the finish.
We always like to say that Manti's not in a hurry at times like these. No reason to put up quick shots, but it seems like they do because that's just their offense.
It's just what they do.
And it's, and they've been good at it. So Dallin Cox now with the ball. He's fouled from behind. It'll put Dallin Cox to the free throw line for 1-and-1.
Seth Beckett called for that foul, his first. And, both teams will be in the bonus down the stretch.
18 fouls for both teams right now. So Dallin Cox with the front end of a 1-and-1 here with 5:40 left here in the game. First free throw, good.
Manti hasn't shot a lot of free throws this game, but they've usually been effective when they do.
So one more from the Barclay Mechanical free throw line for Dallin Cox. That second free throw is good as well, gives him 4 points on the night, extends Manti's lead to 47-30.
And Manti really turning on the screws now, pressing full court, but easily broken.
Sandberg's able to break it, gets down into the lane, gives it back to Caffarelli, top of the key, little finger roll is no good. Grady Thompson is able to come down with the rebound. Baseball pass down to Adam Huff, who will use his left hand, layup good. 21 on the night now for Adam.
He's having a great day.
Granstville will call a timeout with 5:19 left here in the game and a 19-point lead for Manti, and we'll take it with them. A full timeout, and we'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Looking for an affordable education? Come check out Snow College. Snow has the lowest cost tuition and housing in Utah. In fact, you can live in student housing for less than staying in your parents' basement and attending a university. At Snow College, it's all about you, where you get an individualized education and one-on-one time with your professors in very small classes, even as freshmen taking general eds. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best two-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
Welcome back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10, streaming on DeseretNews.com. 5:18 left here in the game. Manti 49, Granstville 30. Granstville with the ball. Seth Beckett gets double teamed. Across the way to Isaac Riding. Back to Beckett. Beckett into the post. Now out to Carter Killian. Carter Killian's three is no good. Rebound by Sandberg up and in.
Nice follow-up by Sandberg to give him 8 points on the day. I noticed that for the Templars, Travis Thompson is conspicuously absent from the lineup right now.
Came back a little bit after that, little bit of an ankle turn or whatever happened to him, but they've kept him out since. Dallin Cox has been playing those minutes and playing admirably. He's been playing well.
Indeed, he's such a tough kid, doing so well.
Grady Thompson now with the ball at the top of the key. Guarded by Killian. Now Adam Huff. Adam Huff with that step back. Now to Dallin Cox, and Manti will run that weave that they like to run. Just wait for an opening in the defense. Just like that, Grady Thompson gets it down low, out front to Adam Huff. Three-pointer, good. 24 for Adam.
Beautifully executed offense. Just sucking the offense or the defense in and getting that open man.
Coming the other way, Seth Beckett for Granstville. Adam Huff tries to take a charge, but he gets the block called on him. It'll put Seth Beckett to the free throw line. Manti with a 20-point lead, just over 4 minutes left in the game. So 2 fouls on Adam.
And that's all right. Again, playing defense with his feet. I missed that replay, but I wasn't sure if he really got there in time or not. He loves to take those charges.
Seth and coaches love it when you take those charges.
Yeah, good hustle plays.
Seth Beckett front end of the 1-and-1 is good. Gets him in the scorebook for tonight. Jordan Blauer into the game for Manti for Mason Thompson.
And 6 Cowboys in the scoring column for tonight. A balanced scoring attack from Granstville.
Second free throw, no good. Adam Huff fighting with Riding on that one. Looks like Adam Huff tipped it out of bounds, and it'll be stay Granstville ball down along the far sideline.
Looked like Adam's foot was on the line, and but still love to see those hustle plays.
Granstville will inbound right along the baseline there. Comes into Isaac Riding. Isaac Riding looks for the cutter, not there. He gets double teamed, kind of knocked away, but a foul will be called on Manti, on Grady Thompson. That'll be his 4th. It'll put Isaac Riding to the free throw line. This is the worst thing you want to see if you're Manti. This clock stopped and the opportunity to get points for Granstville.
For sure, and one of your main players with 4 fouls.
Yeah, right.
So Riding's got 8 points on the game. We'll keep it at 8.
So they're in the double bonus now. Mason Thompson will come back in for his brother Grady. His first free throw no good by Riding. Second free throw here. Long as well. Sandberg's able to go up and get that rebound over Adam Huff.
Boy, he just extended his arms right over Adam's shoulders and stole that.
And we'll have a foul on Mason Thompson right after that rebound. Looked like a little bit of a reach-in foul. It'll put Sandberg to the line for 2.
And as you said, with 4 minutes left, you don't want to be stopping the clock with all these fouls.
And Sandberg misses the front end. So he'll have one more. Second free throw up. That one's good. Maybe that's the best thing if you're a Manti fan. Just get the ball back, run some clock,
yeah,
not give up another offensive rebound. Here.
Well, and we've got Jordan Blauer now in the game running the point.
And Dallin Cox throws it back to Mason Thompson, throws it away, turns the ball back over to Granstville. 18-point lead for Manti, 3:51 left here in the game.
And this lineup for Manti, they're not familiar with playing with each other quite so much. Jordan gets a lot of JV minutes, and he does a beautiful job.
Adam Huff now with the rebound on the Granstville miss. Pushes the other way. I think he'll pull it back and slow it down a little bit. He tries to get into the lane, gets it into the corner to Jordan Blauer. Jordan Blauer up top to Mason Thompson. Mason Thompson drives into the lane, gets that shot blocked out of bounds by Sandberg. It'll be Manti ball underneath their own hoop.
Good clean block by Sandberg, frustrating Mason on that drive. But Manti still with the ball and still in the driver's seat.
Blauer will inbound the ball underneath his own hoop, looks to Connor Christiansen, gets it into Adam Huff. Looks like he got slapped across the face, no call. It's knocked out of bounds off of Granstville. It'll stay Manti ball.
I think with 3.5 minutes left and Manti with a big lead, they're not going to get those close calls going down the stretch.
Blauer again will inbound underneath his own hoop to Connor Christiansen, now to Adam Huff, top of the key. Adam Huff drives in, that little step back, pivot, not there. Gives it off to Dallin Cox. Dallin Cox comes in and they'll call a blocking foul on Riding, so it'll put Dallin Cox at the free throw line.
And once again, a close call. That's 4 fouls on Isaac Riding, who's played a terrific game, scoring 8 points for the Cowboys, but putting Dallin Cox on the line.
Dallin Cox has a 1-on-1 opportunity here. First free throw is no good. Riding comes down with that rebound up to Bowman. Bowman back to Riding. Manti comes out in that 1-2-2 defense they've been playing. Corner 3 open for Ammon Bartley off the back of the iron, no good. Dallin Cox comes down with that long rebound. He'll take it in for a right-handed layup just off the rim, no good, but he's fouled. It'll put him to the free throw line.
Looked like Seth Beckett got a piece of that shot of Dallin Cox's and a piece of his arm as well.
Beckett's second foul. Dallin Cox at the line for 2 with an 18-point lead, just over 3 minutes left here in this game. First free throw, no good.
And a fair number of Cowboys coming into the game as the rotation continues. Good to see so many players getting in and getting a chance to play in this state tournament.
Bartley will come out. Jackson Sandberg will come out, as well as Caden Bowman. All 3 have had a good game tonight. Second free throw by Dallin Cox, off the rim as well. Mason Thompson comes down with the rebound, brings it out to reset, picks up his dribble. He's got Adam Huff up at the top, gets it to him. Adam Huff drives down the lane, throws it up. It's good.
It's going to go the other way.
But it looks like an offensive foul on Adam Huff. Third foul on Adam.
He was determined to keep going downhill on that, but
yeah, good position there by Isaac
Good position
Riding.
defense.
Good position by Isaac Riding to get that turnover. Ball will come into Seth Beckett.
Third foul on Adam Huff. See if he stays in.
Seth Beckett into the corner. Back up to Beckett. Now to Zach Capel. To Isaiah Sanders, back to Capel. Capel cross-court pass to Caffarelli. Caffarelli will put up the three-pointer, no good. Mason Thompson comes down with that rebound. 2.5 left here. 52-34, Manti with the lead. Dallin Cox with the ball down on the low block. Gets it back out to Adam Huff. Thinks about the 3, not there. Step back, gives it to Mason Thompson. Mason Thompson tries to get it to Connor Christiansen. Isaac Riding steps in front with the steal, with the layup, good.
Isaac Riding doing a beautiful job of just letting Connor Christiansen ride him in defensively and just blow past him, get that layup.
Jordan Blauer to Mason Thompson. Mason Thompson back to Jordan Blauer to Dallin Cox. Dallin Cox to Adam Huff on the block. Uses that pivot foot off the glass, good.
Adam having a terrific game, 25 points on the day to lead all scorers.
Back the other way, Granstville. Cross-court pass, now down into the corner. Caffarelli will try another 3. That one's no good as well. Mason Thompson with another long rebound. Bounce pass up to Connor Christiansen, left hand, off the glass, good. First 2 for Connor on the night.
He's had a terrific defensive game, got some key rebounds, and now it's good to get him on the scoreboard.
Minute and a half left. Manti with a 20-point lead. Isaac Riding with a turnaround jumper, no good. Blauer comes down with that rebound. Both teams will make some wholesale changes, get some younger guys into the game here. Jordan Blauer drives it down into the lane, looks to take that Euro step and put it up, but he's fouled before he can.
Seth Beckett with his third foul. That'll put Jordan Blauer on the line. And, yep, looks like the whole lineup's coming out for the Templars.
It's a good feeling when you're a coach and you can put in the younger kids.
Absolutely. 20 points up, make it 21.
Jordan Blauer's first free throw is good.
They'll probably hit In-N-Out Burger on the way home and have a good celebration. Get ready for what lies ahead next week.
Is In-N-Out a sponsor of this?
I don't think so.
Okay. How about you hit up Melena's restaurant in Ephraim? How's that?
That sounds like a good call.
I got the thumbs up from our producer there.
Not a better enchilada anywhere.
There you go. Second free throw good by Jordan Blauer. Gives him 2 points. 58-36. Manti with the lead. Just under a minute 20 left here in the game. Caffarelli across the way to Zach Capel. Now a three-pointer put up by Seth Beckett. That's good. First three-pointer of the night on the day for Granstville.
So that gives him 4 points for the game.
Jordan Blauer now with the ball, crosses the timeline. We'll see how aggressive Manti is. Jordan Blauer's very aggressive, takes it down into the hoop. He gets fouled. He'll step to the free throw line for 2.
In the dictionary under aggressive, there's a picture of Jordan Blauer.
Yeah, he
loves to attack the basket.
He's a fun one to watch. He'll be a good player for Manti next year. Get a lot more time as a senior next year.
Absolutely.
Kid can jump.
Practically out of the gym.
Good athlete, yep. First free throw by Blauer is no good. One more for Jordan Blauer. Second free throw is good. Gives him 3 points on the night. Extends that Manti lead to 20.
And you've got your JV starters out there getting some good experience here in the state tournament.
So Kevin Clark defending on Isaiah Sanders. Isaiah Sanders hands off to Caffarelli. Caffarelli back to Capel. Capel tries to drive in. Puts up a high shot off the glass, no good, but he's fouled by Kevin Clark.
His first. That'll put Jake Caffarelli on the line. Hard-nosed player, Jake Caffarelli. I like his game.
Yeah, he's played tough tonight.
He sure has.
I keep saying tonight. We're used to calling games at 7 p.m., not at 11 a.m.
It's
this
tonight,
afternoon.
It's tonight in the Eastern time zone.
Okay, there you go.
Who knows who's watching us there?
First free throw, no good. Second free throw by Caffarelli is good. Gives him 5 points on the night. And it looks like we'll have no timeout, just subs here.
Nope, looks like we're getting a...
Looks like Granstville will call a TRB Rock Products timeout. We'll take it with them and be right back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
It's time to supercharge your internet with the fastest speeds in the area from Centricom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by Centra Wi-Fi, our whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click Centracom.com to supercharge your internet today.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
So wholesale changes for Manti, up 19 points with 33 seconds left. Trace Bogus, Anthony Henningsen, Tanner Justison, Austin Cox, and Isaac Clough into the game, who I hope they go watch this game and hear their name on the radio because it's fun to hear your name when you're a sophomore and a junior.
Oh, it's fantastic. Good to see them get some minutes.
Tanner Justison now with the ball. Tries to pass it down low to Bogus. Not there.
Now, the lineup that's on the floor right now enjoyed huge success as freshmen last year.
Yeah, they did. Good bunch of good group of kids. Austin Cox now with the ball. 12 seconds left. Out to Tanner Justison. 10 seconds running. Looks like Manti will just run some clock. Now to Isaac Clough.
And that ought to about do it.
And that'll do it. Your final score tonight. Manti 59. Granstville 40. We'll take a break and be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10 with our Sunrise Engineering postgame show right after this.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
Bargain roofing job failing and your ceiling is damaged? Is your siding looking really shabby? Or you just want a new look? For as little as $150 per month, Clean Cut Roofing and Siding will update your home using 100% American-made products. That's right, all made right here in the great USA. And hey, take 48 to 120 months to pay. Fit it into your budget. Call Clean Cut Roofing and Siding for a free consultation, 435-427-3205. Or check them out on Facebook. Clean Cut Roofing and Siding. Peace of mind every time.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
A new home can change the quality of your life. It's an investment in your family. A new home is a major financial commitment as well. And that's why we're committed to providing you with the best mortgage possible. Come see us for a mortgage you can live with. We're an equal housing lender. Utah Heritage Credit Union. Together we grow. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at utahheritagecu.org.
And back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10, Greg Sterner and Michael Huff along with you on the Sunrise Engineering postgame show, promoting athletic and academic excellence. Sunrise Engineering, visit them at sunrise-eng.com. Your final score tonight, Manti 59, Granstville 40. I think that second half, Michael, was kind of what we expected out of Manti.
Well, it was. They scored 38 points in that second half and really, really opened up that huge lead in the third quarter. They were plus 11 on the third quarter, their biggest quarter differential of the whole game, and really opened things up and made it comfortable going down the stretch.
Yeah, so, you know, at the end of the first quarter, we were tied up 8-8. At halftime, it was Manti 21, Granstville 18. At the end of 3, we were Manti 40, Granstville 26. Like you say, that was the quarter. And then your final score again, 59-40. Manti with the lead. Manti was strong from that Douglas Dentistry three-point line. Adam Huff and Mason Thompson, just anytime they needed a big shot there in the second half, they were able to get it.
Yeah, it looked like Adam had 4 3-pointers on the game. Just a terrific game. Mason Thompson doing his part as well. Statistically, you know, the story here is Adam with 26 points, just leading all scores. Grady Thompson with 14, both of them well above their averages, and leading their teams. Some great support from Jordan Blauer with 3, Dallin Cox with 4, Connor Christiansen with a pair, Mason Thompson with 5, Travis Thompson with 5. To get them up to that 59. Not quite up to their average in terms of scoring, but very nearly. It seems like they scored 62 or so points a game, and they were almost there.
Yeah, so Manti's averaging about 72 a game. They're
giving
up about 62, but that's the big thing, and I wanted to touch on that, was maybe a little bit down on their offensive production, but held Granstville to only 40 points.
Well, and I think that's what we're going to see here in the tournament is that the teams know that if they go zone, they're going to slow Manti down. May not mean that they'll beat them, but they'll slow them down and at least be in the game. And the Cowboys were in this game right up until early in the third quarter when Manti just got a couple of quick buckets and blew it open.
Yeah, Manti started that second half with 2 quick three-pointers. They were up 3, went up 9 after 20 seconds. and really never looked back from there.
Exactly.
Let's run down some Granstville stats as well, Michael.
You know, some really nice plays, play from their big guys. Isaac Riding leading all of their scores with 10 points, a couple points above his average. Jackson Sandberg with 9 points, again a couple points above his average. And Caden Bowman with 7 points above his average. And they got some great support from Jake Caffarelli, who played a really hard-nosed game and got him 5 points. Seth Beckett with 4 points. Taylor Wood with 5 points. And you know, you got to congratulate the Cowboys for a really tough-nosed game. They came in here with a good game plan. They ran that game plan, and it served them well up until they may be showing a little bit of fatigue and maybe just the Templars figuring out that zone defense a little more effectively and then opening things up.
We'll take a break. We'll come back on the Sunrise Engineering postgame show, and we'll give out a Sorensen Towing and Recovery player of the game. We'll also talk about a Melena's Restaurant key play of the game right after this on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
In the days of the mountain men, Cache Valley, Utah became a central gathering place for trappers and explorers. They named it Cache because it was there they would store their goods and come together to trade and connect. This spirit of community continues today at Cache Valley Bank with locations and services throughout Utah, including 3 branches right here in Sanpete County. They are Central Utah's financial outfitter. No matter your mountain, they want to see you reach the top. Cache Valley and Central Utah are rooted in grand expeditions. Let's keep that heritage alive together. Discover Cache Valley Bank. Mountains await. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
did.
Bugs, spiders, I don't mind them. That is until they cross the threshold into my house. Then it's war. Stop the fighting in your house and get year-round protection with EcoLife. EcoLife is offering their Pest Shield package at just $19.99 per month with guaranteed results. You'll get unlimited service calls, an outdoor pest shield, cobweb cleanup, and winter pest treatment, all with a product that is child and pet safe. So call EcoLife today to protect your home with Pest Shield, 435-283-6002, or go to ecolifeusa.com.
And back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10 on the Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Serving communities like yours all over the western United States. Sunrise Engineering. Your final score today, Manti 59, Granstville 40. So Manti will move on in the 3A state tournament next week in the Sevier Valley Center. They'll take on the winner of this next game, Providence Hall and San Juan. Providence Hall comes in as the 1 seed. They didn't lose in Region 13. They looked really tough. Region 14. San Juan comes in as the 6th seed. But
San Juan.
This is going to be a fun one to watch. If you're watching on DeseretNews.com, I suggest you tune into this one because this one will be a fun one. Let's wrap up this Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Let's give away a Sorensen Towing and Recovery player of the game for both teams. Call Sorensen Towing and Recovery today for emergency and towing and roadside services. 435-835-1501. Who do you have, Michael?
You know, for the Cowboys, I've got Isaac Riding. He led his team in scoring with 10 points. He also played really tough defense. He drew the tough defensive assignments throughout the game and really played a beautiful game. Such a fine athlete and really played an admirable game. Enjoyed watching him play. For the Templars, I hate to sound like a homeboy, but I'm going to have to go with my son Adam Huff. Once again, leading his team in scoring, 26 points, played great defense. He also always draws the tough defensive assignments.
He does, right.
And so he's playing great on both ends of the floor. Of course, as a dad, it's great to see that. As a fan, it's great to see that kind of play and see one of our players doing so well.
Yeah, Adam Huff, it's hard being a dad and doing this. Let's be honest.
Let's throw that right out on the table.
Yeah, and you leaned over to me and said, "What do you think on the player of the game?" And I mean, 26 points. He had a great first half. He had a great second half. Grady Thompson had a good game, 14 points tonight. Grady, I've said this before. He's the Kyle Collinsworth type player. If you remember Kyle Collinsworth from a few years back for BYU.
Yep.
He does a little bit of everything. 14 points. He rebounds. He passes the ball really well. Directs the offense. And especially with Travis Thompson going out and getting hurt there, Grady Thompson had a really good game as well tonight.
Boy, he really did, and he's been so key to the success. Coming into the season, everybody was saying, okay, yeah, Manti will be rebuilding. All 5 of their starters graduated from last year.
Yeah.
And here's this sophomore, phenomenal player with great skills and great basketball intelligence coming in here and just keeping up with the older players so beautifully well.
Let's give away a Melena's Restaurant key play of the game. Visit Melena's drive-thru. They're open till 10 o'clock. Every night, Monday through Saturday. What's your key of this game?
Well, you're going to chuckle, Greg, but I'm going to go right back to the third quarter. And the moment that the Templars started going downhill, started attacking that zone, started getting into the lane, and they were getting shots and they were getting fouls, it just, everything collapsed for the Cowboys, and they weren't able to stop the onslaught, the offensive onslaught that Manti was bringing there in the third quarter.
I would really give my key play, if you will, there of the second half, those 2 3-pointers right to start the second half, to go up from 3 to 9, just really deflated Granstville, I think.
Yeah, it took the wind right out of their sails, and they just never recovered.
Yeah. So your final score again tonight, Manti 59, Granstville 40. Manti will take on the winner of this next game, Providence Hall and San Juan, in the Sevier Valley Center next week. Earlier winners today, you had Morgan over Carbon and South Sevier over Juab. They'll face off next week as well, which will be another excellent game at the Sevier Valley Center. If you can take next Thursday off and head down to Ridgefield and just sit and watch basketball all day, I would say do it, because it's going to be fun.
That'll be a day well spent, believe me.
Well, we'll wrap up this Sunrise Engineering postgame show. We're growing and we're hiring. Sunrise Engineering. Visit them at sunrise-eng.com to learn more. For Michael Huff, our producer Barrett Hilton, I'm Greg Sterner, wishing you a good evening.
Been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centracom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centracom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.